What's up, everybody? My name is Xavier Spade, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for buying the hook. This is something by Eric Ross that he's been sitting on for a while, and the first time I saw this, it blew my mind. It was probably the only effect like this that I truly enjoyed. Eric was gracious enough to send it to me a little over a year ago, and we've been talking back and forth about maybe releasing it and trying to get it out to the magic community, you guys. That being said, this wasn't something that I wanted to just rush out. I wanted to play with it. I wanted to make sure I knew all the ins and outs. He knew all the ins and outs. Eric Ross is a super creative guy. And if you've ever seen any of his other work, you know that already. This was brought up to a few people who we honorably turned down releasing it with for a few different reasons, but ultimately that means you guys get to have it now. This is something that it is safe given you follow the instructions and you understand a few things. I mean, realistically, you are putting a hook in your mouth with string. This is something that is really happening. If you understand what happens, which once you see what it is, you'll understand right away. Once you do those few things, it is very safe. As with any other effect that has anything sharp or dangerous, of course, there's going to be some chance that something can happen, which is why we really want you to make sure that you take care of the gimmick, you take care of your tools, and you, more importantly, take care of yourself. Now, this isn't something like other smash and stabs or roulette type routines where somebody else is getting involved and they're in the danger. The audience's experience is all from what can happen to you. I've done this many times and the reactions are still the same. There's always that gut-wrenching feeling that something's going to go terribly wrong, even with magicians, even who know roulette routines, because as videos have shown and history has shown, things can go wrong. And that's what makes this so good. The fact that at the very end, you're so clean and it's so pure. The effect that they have watching and being a part of this experience. So in this video, we're gonna go through a bunch of different things. We're gonna go through what exactly you're getting, how it works, how to set it up, how to take care of it, and of course, the dangers that can happen if you don't do something right, because it is what it is. That being said, we're also going to show you some of the routines. I'm going to tell you about some of the handlings that Eric Ross has come up with, and I'm going to share some of the handlings that I've come up with and presentational ideas as well. So without any further ado, let's get into what it is, and we'll go on from there. Also, if you don't know who Eric Ross is, you should look him up, look up some of his other work. Some of his stuff may be coming to Lost Art as well, but right now, this is the entry, and this is something that I think is an instant classic. So I hope you enjoy Hook by Eric Ross. So this is what you're getting. You're gonna get a close-up of this in a second, but essentially what you're getting is a hook and some pieces of hemp twine. Now there's a reason why hemp twine is used, and it just helps sell the effect later on. But this hook is clipped, so even though it is still a hook, the sharpest parts of the edges have been removed, just to make it a little bit more comfortable while you're using this thing and to help clear your mind when this thing is in your mouth. This is a gruesome looking piece, and even though we're going to show you how to make it safe, ultimately this is still a hook. So keep that in mind as we move forward. But this is what you're getting. You're getting this, you're getting some hemp twine. The pieces that I'm using are going to be a little bit different than the ones you get, as hemp twine changes from manufacturer to manufacturer. And these are also test pieces. I've used different types of twine in trying to figure out what the best was. I tried rope, I tried ribbons, I tried regular string, and this type of hemp twine is the best. Later on in the video, you'll have a list of things that you can get if you happen to want to change the type of twine, and you know, that way you'll never run out. Basically, this one hook alone is all you'll need for life to perform this routine, and we'll go into the care of this as well, as this is metal, and you know, you don't want things to get dirty and rusted and hurt yourself. So that's what you get. Now let's go into how exactly this effect works. Okay, so this is it. Now, You may have different types of twine. Like right here I have two different types of twine. One is just a bunch of filaments twisted together, and the other is a bunch of filaments twisted together, and then those twists are also twisted together to make this. Either of these will work just fine. These are the ones that I like the best, and lately I've been going more towards this one, which is multiple filaments twisted, and then those twists are then twisted again. For some reason I like this one the best. It's just personal preference, but hey, you use what you like. Also too, I like